Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. We are still on our way through the various high level dungeons. We're up to level 61 now and we're working on our Paragon glyph. Let's have a look. That's lightning storm and bleeding damage. That is fire damage. Do we have anything of fire resistance? Yeah. Let's drink a thing of fire resistance and we're going to head to Betrayer's Row. We're looking to get ourselves a high enough level that we can successfully take on the Fallen Temple. Probably that's going to be somewhere around level 67. So we need to keep pushing these dungeons, getting experience and gaining levels. Now, as a reminder, we don't get any experience for any extra experience if the mobs are more than 6 levels higher than us. So that's the sweet spot we're looking for. We're looking for mobs that are somewhere around level 67, really. But if we can push higher, it's good for our glyphs. And these are 69, which is not too bad in terms of how close they are to our ratio. Let's get our wonderful hydras out. So that's where we're trying to get to. I think we'll go down this side first, really. New flamey guys appearing. Another scroll of escape. Definitely going to enjoy that. That's a lot of poison damage going out. Okay, that's feeling a bit better. Let's head up this way. Now, in the last episode, we got a pretty good upgrade for our amulet, but the downside is it's not got as good an aspect on it as we had previously. So it'd be really good if we could upgrade that further. Don't know how likely it is, really. We can but hope we'll get lucky and find one. It's not something you can specifically farm, and that's something that they've said next season they're going to be adding the ability to farm some specific uniques, which makes the game a very different thing. Like, if you know where to go to have a higher chance of getting specific items. There we go. Get the damage resistance guy killed. Liberally apply fire across the screen. We'll keep moving on down. Looks like that's the first of our targets right there. And just in time for this to appear. Neither of them wanted to explode on me. That's a bit of a surprise. I didn't actually read the affixes that they had, but still a little bit of a surprise. I expect this is going to kind of loop around, but Actually, you know what? We should take this one back first. Oh, it does. It does loop round. Then let's take the loop path. Does this just go nowhere? Or does this look like it's going to be going onwards? This might be going onwards. Okay, we'll come back to do that a bit later. We might not even come back for it. You know how these things go. Alright. First one in. You all done with your little demon fight? As a character, we've gained quite a lot of power in quite a short space of time with the recent paragon levels we've gained as well. So I am feeling like we're putting more damage out. The delineation between levels at this point starts to get a little bit messy. It's not an easy thing that they're gonna have had to balance, because there is a limit to how strong you can get.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's make sure we're fully topped up.
Out of mana.
Ooh, tier 86. Very close to maxing that out. There's our big toy. And there is our second target.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, let's not pick it up until the big guy's dead. It won't take him long. Go, and yeah, we can loop back round this way just to finish off the monsters in this area. That won't take us long at all. Across the little bridge. It would have been faster for us to just go back the other way, but we're being thorough, you know. We do have an improved movement speed with this on our back.
I need time to prepare that.
Honestly, I have no idea how that works, but it's a thing. They definitely need to sort out the doorway interactions. Because there is no way that we should have been safe just standing outside of the room.
Should your neighbor raise their hand against you, strike it from their wrist. For as the strong shall endure the chaos to come, the weak shall be devoured.
Okay, let's move on, heading to Betrayer's End. And it's Animus from Animus Carriers in this area. Ooh, Channeling Shrine. cursed. And a shrine? Let's try and get that damage resistance aura gone from in there.
I'm low on precious mana.
Might be annoying as all hell, but you're going to go down pretty quickly. We're not exactly getting the level of damage output that we need to do this quickly. But we did get 3 waves done. There's another animus carrier.
I need time to prepare that.
The potion breaking is a very interesting mechanic. Being told you're not allowed to drink your potion because a mob has hit you feels bad. It's in no way guaranteed, of course, but try and get you gone before you heal up. Keep moving on up through. I really love oppressors. Oppressors are like your quintessential demon. They look the part. Like classic demonic mythology. We've got another animus carrier over there. Try and get the flames on them. There they go. Looks like we have another one a little bit further along as well.
Out of mana. I'm not ready yet.
Not so keen on that extra poison area that's being set up. Did not last too long though. We'll keep moving on around this way. I feel like we're doing very well against these, whereas we would have struggled probably just 1 episode ago. I guess the real test is going to be once we hit the boss of the area. Trying to keep the pace moving forwards. That's where we need to be going in the end. So let's pull back this way. Find the next carrier. Oh, there is one actually just up here.
Out of mana.
Okay, let's just back up a tiny bit. focus. And we'll head down into this section over here, where inevitably our last few are going to be. There's one of them. Nope, I am not getting frozen up like that. No way. May have overextended a little when I pushed on in, but this is why we have our defensive skills.
I need time to prepare that.
Okay, a bit more animus. I'm going to save the Inferno for the next Animus carrier just around that corner. You need to go down quickly. There we go. Let's go drop it off at the urn.
I need time to prepare that.
Luckily, it's not too far for us to head on up for this. The Scourge of the Land. He does look quite chunky, doesn't he?
Out of mana once again. I need time to
Let's let him fight that point on the ground, get his flames going. We can stand behind him and explode at him.
My bags are full.
Ooh, we are full of stuff, right? We're going to want to head back to town and then come back and pick these up. That went pretty well. Not bad. Felt like about 18 minutes, I think. Definitely under 20. And who knows, maybe we'll get a worthwhile aspect out of it. Do I want to salvage everything up, or do I want to sell everything? I think I'm going to want to sell everything at this point. Interesting. That's not one that we've seen before. Core skills. That would be Fireball. So that's not actually that good for us, but
Good price.
it is cool to see it there as a thing. Right, that's our stuff sold. Let's grab the remaining bits and do our glyph upgrade. Most of the episodes from here on out are probably going to be 2 dungeons and then some Grim Favor stuff. Okay, Reinforced gets up another 5%. And we've got 4 legendaries out of the dungeon. That's pretty good. Plus we would have got a bunch of other sigils. So buy my stuff. And what have we got here? That's another flame shield one. I think we'll just salvage that. That's a pretty nice protecting bubble. It is not a perfect roll. We've already got a perfect roll extracted. Firewall, movement speed, and charge bolts. I think these can all just go. The only potential interesting one would be the amulet, because it is sacred. But that all under the hammer.
That got most of it. Forge awaits your return.
Drop off our gems and head back on in to another one. Almost got us enough to get a Paragon point. That's a good amount of XP that came out of that. Put that there because it is interesting. It doesn't say how much extra mana they consume, but I assume you would get to see. Right, where are we going? So, we've been doing tier 16. That's tier 18. We'll drag that across. So, that's another tier 16. That's a tier 5 that I think we're just going to salvage up. That's a tier 19. That's a tier 16. Death Pulse, interesting. Poison damage. I think we'll go for this one. The main tunnels. Our glyph is getting more powerful, but because there's only one place that we can realistically socket it at the moment, having multiple glyphs on the go doesn't make sense. And I think this is the downside of the Paragon board, is there isn't that flexibility that you would have with the old legendary gems. It's a cool mechanic, but I think there needs to be more sockets around. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Bit of angel breath. Oh, you're not going to appear back there, are you? Fine. We'll wait down here.
Couldn't have made it without you.
We are looking for prisoners. Oh my god, there's a lot of things in there, isn't there? That's a bit hectic. Lots of range damage. There's our Paragon point. Alright, let's try and keep all the flamey goodness up. Now at this stage I don't know if we could ignore the lightning damage that comes from the sky, but I don't want to risk it.
Martin, 3 more. I'm closer. Gaining his favor. Hates me. They don't understand. Way to protect
We
my
can
home.
definitely speed things up a little with that. I know that there was one back the other way, but we've started on a right wall hug, so that's how we're going to continue. Right, before we push on further, we're moving for this, so that's just a clear, easy path for our points to go. Using our flame shield there just to completely ignore the danger. Let's head down.
I need time to prepare.
Ow! I suppose that's going to be the biggest risk, is if we get stunned by something and can't get into a defensive area. Still, it does feel like we're putting out more than enough damage to kill these mobs quickly.
You saved my life. I lack the needed mana.
Let's make ourselves invulnerable so he doesn't heal up. And there's the last two that we need to rescue. So much flamey damage output.
Bless you. I lack the needed mana.
Okay, we're inside the sphere, so we're fine.
I'm not ready yet.
I would love to be able to do Inferno faster. I wonder what the maximum like cooldown reduction you can get is. Because I reckon there's probably quite a lot that you can do. Right, the barrier has been dispelled. Let's carry on up towards the dark descent. No thank you, big guy. Really don't want you doing that to me. Let's get out of this room. It's not adding anything to us at the moment. Right, we need a stone carving and to find the pedestal that it goes on. That's getting very painful. Let's make ourselves a little bit immune. Just so we can get past the two of them. And it's about time we have another potion. Let's go for the precision one. some good chances for our lucky hit. I am seeing a decent number of additional firewalls appearing. And I think the Malignant Heart we have at the moment is probably our best choice. Hey, Greed Shrine. Nice. It's good because we're really low on money.
Low on precious mana.
This is one of the Malignant Hearts. Let's grab the stuff, wake him up. Well, he went down nice and quickly, but I'm glad we got the Hydras out early because he was draining all of our resources in that. All that money. That's pretty significant. We've gained like 200,000 in this dungeon so far. Still looking for the stone carving. The lightning storm, it doesn't actually really add that much danger. There is like a little bit of danger added to it, but it slows you down. Makes you stop and think about where you're positioning yourself. I think probably more than any of the others. Like even the thing that follows you around and then does the lightning pulse, that doesn't stop you moving. It let's try and get him killed, and we can focus on you. Down he goes. Flame on the damage resistance guy. Good place. Maybe it's going to be down that little side bit. Let's have a look back here. So I'm totally expecting it to be in this little chamber by itself. And we're expecting that when we move on, we're going to be heading towards the upper north part of the map. So logically, it feels like it would be more down, like down here, and then swing back round. That damage reduction is going to be annoying. sacred staff in the middle of all this. Let's pop our shield, just so I don't have to worry about the poison that's appearing on the ground. Yuck. Grab the sapphire, even though it's useless to us. We're going to need to head back to town soon. I think we're getting pretty full of all the random crap. Hey, another sacred staff. I am very happy about that. Ha! Well, do you know, I was wrong. That's actually where we need to drop it off, which means it's going to be back up this way. Alright, let's hurry round. I do like being wrong about stuff like that. It means that the... It's important to challenge your knowledge on things that you've assumed in games like this. It does mean that I'd be more inclined to let's head back to do wall hugs and follow round and go through logically rather than switch and change. Oh my god, it was just a little bit further along as well. If I'd gone a tiny bit further, we would have found it. That is... The irony is not lost on me there. We're going to use our flame shield. Just ignore it. Flame shield again, rather than getting blapped. Kill these guys for the extra XP. And let's quickly head back to town and sell some things before we head into this fight, just so we've definitely got enough space to fit everything in at the end. I'll make the end process a little bit smoother. Buy all of my stuff. I love getting different types of fire damage on the Khazra Abomination.
I'm not ready yet.
I think we should be able to burn him down to the end now. There we go. And we got a couple of good things out of that. All right, let's carry on. We're pushing reinforced up. 34 XP is about a third of a level now, so 3 dungeons will gain it. Gain its level. We could up the tier and increase the amount of XP we get, but it's going to slow down our progress if we do that. So, swings and roundabouts. So selling all the stuff gets us up to 1.2 mil. What have we got on the items? Chain lightning, ice armor, crowd control, standing. So we could extract this, or we could compare it directly with our weapon. So let's have a look. This does a reasonably low roll on damage over time, about the same as our current one. Damage to distant enemies is good. Damage to slowed enemies we don't care about. Damage to crowd controlled enemies we don't care about. So our current one does vulnerable damage, damage over time, and we've re-rolled to get mastery damage on. I don't think it's worth us swapping over to it, but it's close. Like, it's got more item power flat than our current one. So it would be a pretty darn close one. And over here, basic skills gain attack speed. Alright, it's all going under the hammer.
What's left, you ask?
And off the back of that, we can go drop off our stuff, and then we'll do some grim favors. So that's one that's going to get salvaged, most likely. I think that one's going to get salvaged as well. It is a very interesting one. I mean, this could work really well with a fireball build. So where are we going for grim favors? We could do just up here, or we could do around 1 hour 28 minutes. Yeah, that's loads of time. Let's come down to Nevesk, and we'll do some events and things. We've got enough opals that we could do some gambling, but I think we'll wait until we hit our cap, and then we'll just gamble for something that we really think we can optimize, like our weapon.
Not while I'm in town.
Silent chest we're going to ignore. There's nothing super special there. Don't worry, I'm here to help. And honestly, the events for the caravan under siege is actually really good for us harvesting the area.
I lack the needed mana.
Would you mind stopping attacking the caravan, please? Seven more seconds, I think everyone's going to live through it. Mostly it's about distracting them until everyone's safe. 56 ovals and a hell of a lot of things for us to run around and gather. So that's done over half of this area's harvesting. What's next? The bandit chief. Sure, we can go track them down. Now we're getting XP for the events as well, so it's not just about the grim favors. And when we hand the grim favors in, we'll get a fair bit of XP too. There's the corpse. And there is our next Paragon point. We'll put that in. There's the big guy. And he's gone. One more Whisper silenced. We're also culling bandits in the area, which is always good. I think we've grabbed all we need to do for that. So let's mark our location to go up. And utilize it. And we'll try and get over there quickly. Let's go this way, because we can go via another event.
We demand blood.
Ancient Siphon it is. Already going very quickly. Okay, big guy is out.
I'm not ready yet.
There he goes. We just need to kill the remaining. Ooh, hello. Got some legendary pants. What pants are they? Ice Heart Bray. Okay. We don't care about Ice Heart Bray. Right, there is a corpse nearby. Let's have a look around. See if we can find it. There it is. So really leaning into Are you just going to sit down there out of sight? How are we supposed to draw the attention of a champion of chaos if you don't come near? Cool. Another whisper silenced. Let's carry on up the direction we were going. It's not a super fast method of leveling, but it is a fun. Okay, this is the bandits one. There's not many that we need to kill, but we'll try and get as many as we can while we're passing through the area. These might be enough just over this edge. One more. Another whisper silenced.
I lack the needed mana.
Then die Utter hatred demands blood.
Alright, we are focusing on taking out the sacrifices. Only got another 40 seconds that we need to survive. It's not a massively dangerous ritual. Seconds to go. Try and get that one done. I think we are good to fight. And there we go, Greater Radiant Chest with a staff in. And even a Baleful Fragment came out of it. That was cool. Right, we are almost at this whisper point. Let's hand it in. Bang! That went nice and quickly. Alright, let's have a look at the map. So, we could get one Grim Favor down here, but because we're getting a few at the same time would be handy. So what's going to be the fastest? Maybe doing a couple of things that are really close by to each other. Gearcall doesn't feel like a good choice. Let's come down here. Let's come down. We'll do a body, we'll do some slaying bandits, and we'll try and hammer this out in 8 minutes. We only need enough that we can hand in the thing at the tree. And we're not too full on stuff, so we don't need to clear out a whole bunch of space just yet. It might be that we don't quite have enough time to do this. Let's see if we can find this mutilated corpse. There it is. So going down. There we go. First,
I'm not ready yet.
First one dealt with. We only need 2 more.
I'm not ready yet.
Try and get the bandits in the area as well. They're going to work towards both of our goals. $35 bandits left to kill. And if we do get enough bandits, it's probably going to be enough
I'm not ready yet.
for our general harvesting in the area. Maybe we'll need a few more, but it's not going to be many more. Oh no, this area has expired. I could have sworn there was many more minutes left on that. Okay, well, if that's not a thing, what could we do instead? We could maybe we'll do a cellar. I think it's going to be stretching things a little though. Cellar will give us one favour.
Not while I'm in town.
Clearing out the spiders, it's not really going to be fast enough, especially if there's 75 it wants us to get. That being said, we've already got 25 of them, so maybe it is going to be doable. Especially if we get an event like this in place. Okay, that's the spiders. So we just need the cellar. After we survive this. And we'll be able to get our reward from the tree. Right, let's get all of these things quickly. The cellar is really close by. So I think we've got time to do that and then hand it in. So we might just push over the hour. Let's see if we can get in here within a minute. Ah, it's gonna take ages. Of course, it's a last stand.
I came here to purge the
Okay,
evil.
came here to purge the evil.
I can't leave my friends here. Not like this. We can't do it alone. The only way out of this is tough fight.
Wow, they are all dead already. Okay, well, in that case, we just need to survive. But yeah, so much damage output on the adventurers. I don't see how they could have even stood a chance. Like, you need to be pulling everything onto yourself all the time for that. Well, at the very least, we have the Whisper to go hand in. So let's head back to the tree, and we'll finish up at the Tree of Whispers. We're going to need to make a little bit of space before we get to it. So just very quickly salvage all of those up, and then we'll take a proper look at them after the episode. So this is going to be where we finish off. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 4. See you soon.